Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I am Leslye with What Leslye Loves, and I am here with an unboxing. And I might have broken some rules, but we're all here for the rule breaking, right? So let me go ahead and jump in. But first, because self-conscious me always has to point things out, if you see this little, you know what? It's actually feeling so much better. But if you see my little souvenir here somewhere, I do not know what my skin is doing, but little tangent. I had to share this with you guys because this was hurting so badly. I don't know why I'm breaking out in my 40s, because I didn't when I was a teenager, but here we are. These are by this little brand, but you'll find these anywhere on Amazon. These are these little pimple patch stickers. Oh my gosh. I buy them for my eldest. These and this rose water that I featured on one of my Monday musings or something of the sort when I went to the pop-up shop. Goodness, mom brain is totally kicking in. When I went to the Bal Harbour pop-up shop, I picked this up from the Santa Maria novella. These two, the combination of these two things for older acne prone skin, I guess is what I'm gonna have to say now, has been super helpful for me. So these two, especially this, because I found that it was like really, really hurting. This really just helped calm and soothe things. So big shout out to these products. Anyhow, we're not here for that or for my adult acne. We are here for the unboxing. So I'm going to do a little quick story time and I'll let you know when to fast forward. I did not plan this at all. I think that's probably the theme of the year. I didn't plan any of this to happen, but undoubtedly, as you start YouTube, when you start a YouTube channel and you're on social media a little bit more, you get a little influenced. And so I totally fell into the hype of, not the hype, but just the FOMO factor. So I'm going to totally 1000% blame it on that. Like, I didn't want to deal with price increases next year. And this was a silhouette I already own and I know that I very much love, but I realized as we're heading into the fall and winter months, even though the climate stays relatively, I'm a Chicago girl, so I'm used to cold weather, it stays pretty warm here in South Carolina, I still feel like it's my way of being able to introduce some color and play with color and texture a little bit more. We already know which bag it is because I'm going to put it in the title. It's this bag. Okay, so it is the Polène Numéro Dix. I own this in the camel and in the textured leather. And I don't think this is really picking up texture. You get to see this little beauty. Gosh, my goodness. Anyway, it's in the textured leather, contrast stitching. I have this one and I've been wearing her a lot, but I found myself wearing her a lot in the summer months, and she's just that perfect little bag because she's small, and I'm starting to realize that I either like medium to larger size bags or I want them small and close to the body because we know I have a 2-year-old and this older, heavier set mama needs to be very mobile. So this has been a good alternative. I do have my Uniqlo little belt bag that I haven't done a real true like video and review on, but I love that bag. However, it can look a little too casual, and oftentimes when I am out running errands, I need to look a little bit more put together. So this just gives me that touch of I've put some effort and thought into my outfit because I always wear a dress, but you know, just being a little bit more intentional. So that said, FOMO totally kicked in and I was like, oh my goodness, do I need to have that? I already have that color in another bag, but let's just jump into the unboxing. All right, so camera has been adjusted and we're not here for my face, we're here for this unboxing. I promise I'm gonna find a better angle at this. My husband will probably be like, dude, seriously? We have a table, I didn't have time to set that all up. I'm filming. This is a true unboxing. I almost always have unboxed something. I think the only real true unboxing was the Coach Empire 28. No, I did kind of open that up just because I wanted to have it kind of ready, but real, fresh, true unboxing. So let me go ahead and get started.
All right, so it is evening here, and I've got my lights on. Goodness gracious. Anyhow, let's see how I really feel.
I love how Polene has everything just very nicely packaged. Like this box isn't going to be shifting in there. Coach, can we up our game on that? Like really? Like look, this is not that hard. They haven't spent a lot of money. They're just making sure that that box, if you're OCD like me and you want to keep this box, is nice and secure.
Okay, so box. And as you can see here, there's that embossing there. I promise to show my face and my reaction because I'm sure my two friends that are probably very curious about what my reaction is, I promise to show you.
All right, that's the little booklet that it comes with. And again, packaging. It's simple. It's these simple little touches that if you're going to spend this much money, can we just try to be careful? Can we just be careful? Oh my goodness. You guys, look, I polished my nails. Who is this person? Okay. And oh, this one's in the dust bag. Usually the dust bag from all of the ones that I've gotten recently, it's not in the bag. And I do feel like it's this way because this is in the smooth leather. You've got a sneak peek here. I'll explain myself in a moment. So nice dust bag. And here she is. So without further ado, this is Meet Polène Numéro 10 in the ebony color. And oh my gosh, this is it's a little wrinkled, but otherwise what I'm looking for here is the stitching. You know what, moving forward, I'm gonna do my unboxings this way because the lights are here, like I can see everything. So for OCD Leslye, oh my gosh, this stitching is, it's beautiful. And oh my gosh, if you guys could smell this leather with me. She's gorgeous. Okay, I'm gonna finish undoing her and then I'll be back. All right, so I've broken into a sweat. If I look a little bit more dewy, this was like Fort Knox to get into her. And I think the excitement is kicking in, but she's here, she's fully unwrapped. And
I kind of turned the camera back up because I'm a little overwhelmed with this one.
I kind of did hype myself up, and I try not to ever hype myself up because we know what happens when I hype myself up with a bag. But this is one that I was like, you know what? I think I know I'm going to use this a lot more. That way I have my camel colored one for spring, summer, or when I want that, you know, that little hint of warmth in my outfit. And then this is my fall, winter. So she is gorgeous. I think first impressions, what stands out the most to me is this leather. That is probably something that I didn't super love as a handbag lover and enthusiast and someone just who really loves a leather handbag. That's where I felt like probably when I made my first Polène seam video. That was my first handbag purchase from them in a long time. I just wasn't impressed. Textured leather it's meant to just be this durable, and I think that's why they're using it in their seams and their kind of robust bags that are meant to be used every single day. This, while I will say I have owned, and I'll probably put pictures, I own the Polène Numéro 1 in the nano size I believe the color was called mocha, and it was just a beautiful color in smooth leather. And that was the bag that I realized, okay, this I really do love, and I've shared this in another video. I think Polene shines with their pebbled leathers and with their smooth leather in particular, because that's the experience I was coming from. Now I have since come to, as we know, I probably should do an updated Polene collection video, just because the bulk of my handbag collection is now Polene bags. Their bags just work really well for me. I feel like with my little boho chic style is how I would describe my style. The silhouettes just work really well for me. They never feel too formal or too stuffy, and they never feel too casual. And I think that's where the Numero Dix shines. It's a hobo style, but it can also kind of be like a belt bag. Just, you know, kind of high up. I probably wouldn't wear her like this, but she just makes a great shoulder bag or shoulder moment. I don't consider myself a fashion guru at all. I think that's pretty obvious, but I want things to function and work well for me, and I want to look as put together and as nice and just, you know, feel good and comfortable in what I'm wearing when I'm out. So first impressions, back to that. Oh, the leather is beautiful. Now what I don't super love, you know, I'm always going to find something. There's already some wrinkling on this strap, and I don't know if that's going to be able to be captured, like right in here. That's going to happen, you see? That's going to happen. That's just the nature of the bag. And the way I store my other seam is I do tuck. I'm being precious with that one already. I hate when I'm precious with my bags because then I don't want to wear them. But the way I store this, because this is in the textured leather, I just shove the strap in there, and that's probably going to happen, so I need to get over that. Like, it is what it is. I love this silhouette, and I promised, this is why I was saying I broke my promises. I promised myself not to repeat silhouettes, but where I'm at currently in my handbag journey is I just kind of want to have pieces that I know I'm going to reach for. I found myself purchasing things and having them, and I'm not a collector. Although I have collections, or a collection of bags currently, I'm not a collector. I really want to use them. I want them to be practical for me. So I am repeating styles because I realized as I was kind of tidying up and cleaning things up, I very much do have a capsule wardrobe. I have certain pieces, like I think we've seen this. I don't have this in multiple colors, but the silhouette of it works really well for me. At least I think so. And it's easy. And so I'm like, you know what? I think I need my handbags to kind of teeter in that direction. So let's put her down. In comes, or actually what I should do for comparison's sake, I'm going to kind of move back, but that's these two bags. And I like to post on my community page, so shameless plug for that. I will probably put some pictures on there and share this on there with more daylight photos, but this is set to be daylight. But I really do like that contrast. Oh, the contrast stitching. I was not a contrast stitching lover. In fact, I hated it. So consider me a convert. I really love it in this bag in particular because it leans a bit more casual. I feel like it just works. I was worried I wasn't going to like this bag in the smooth leather, but it does feel very robust. We know the textured leather does, but this, I mean, I'm gonna add some character marks, but oh gosh, she feels fantastic. This bag was a little bit more than all the other ones. This is where I noticed Polene has already started with their price increases. Is it justified? I don't like it, but the answer is yes. So let's keep opening this up. So zipper, that zipper does get smoother, just so you know. You have the shorter strap. I like wearing this as a shorter crossbody. This is probably set up a little bit shorter than I usually carry it, but again, look, that's what I love about this. It's so versatile to have those two straps.
Let me finish. Oh my word.
All right, I've gathered my bearings. I dropped her. I don't know if I'll include that or not because I turned into a complete baby. but she's okay. I did find a little piece. Oh, see, I'm still being a little baby about it. I was just telling my son at the dinner table to control his emotions, and here I am in a complete puddle over dropping my bag. And anyway, let me just keep going. So here's a little tag. I'll take her off in a little bit. I am keeping her. I already know that I want to keep her. But it says Polène, made in Spain. This is a little slip pocket. She is in great, great condition. I really love that the smell of this, it smells like leather. And I can't get over that because all the other bags, I will say, it's missing that je ne sais quoi. Like the je ne sais quoi. Je ne sais quoi means I don't know. I do know. It's missing the smell of leather, and I love that. That's something that I very much enjoy. It's the multi-sensory experience of handbags, right? The touch, the feel, the fabric of... I'm gonna stop singing. Anyway, she's in fantastic shape. I mean, she's brand new. I have added a character mark because I dropped her, but you know what? Maybe that needed to just happen, so I just break her in and I just enjoy. So, there are plenty of videos with what's inside, and maybe I'll do that in another video, but today I really just needed to reveal this beauty. She's so cute. She's the perfect color. The last one I want to kind of showcase alongside this one is my mochi. So my mochi is also in the ebony color, and I love the color of this bag, and this is in the pebble green leather. So for contrast, this is the textured leather, this is the pebbled leather, and this is the smooth. So I felt like I could justify it, you know, because girl math, not even the girl math, just these are different. They're different enough, but let me kind of take this off. You can kind of see, I'm gonna shift sides here. So again, pebble grain, smooth leather. You can definitely see the difference in them. So this is a more medium size bag. It's got some width to it. You can fit quite a bit in this one. Also features the contrast stitching. So that's the phase where I'm in right now. I either want medium, where I can carry all my essentials and some, or I just want to carry the essentials, and I'm finding I especially like this when I'm going out with my kids, where I want to be hands-free, but I don't want to be bogged down by a heavy bag. These are like more when I'm on my own. Really quickly, I forgot to add. So let me do side by side. Smooth leather, textured leather, and pebbled textured, both in the camel color. So depending on the leather type, there could be, the color kind of changes. Like I would say this one's a little lighter. It leans a little bit lighter in this leather. And I would say this leans darker on the smooth leather. And you can really pick up the cool tones on this. And totally different bag, but pebbled leather, pebbled leather. So that's why I need to do a numero wheat. This is the numero wheat. That's why I need to do a Polène collection video, because I've acquired quite a few this year. I've released my videos very much not in order, so some of my story is not making sense, but it doesn't matter. We're here for the handbags. But I thought, again, let me share. Pebbled, smooth, both in the same ebony color. So here she is. I feel like I've been all business and kind of, I'm trying to get through this and make sure I cover everything, but let me just be real. I really love her. I'm so happy that I jumped on it, because I bet you they're going to increase prices come the new year. Just with everything. I mean, they may not. LVMH and the numbers are not looking good for finances. I'll probably tag Hello Catwalk City's latest video on the alarming results of Q3 and what's going on. I like to get into the finance end of things because it kind of, and I'm in real estate, so you're kind of always paying attention to what's happening around the world. So that said, Did I need this? I did not. I did part ways with some more stuff. I've been a Poshmark queen lately, and I'm just letting go. I'm just really purging things, not necessarily just handbags that are just sitting around. So I made up for this beauty, but I'm really happy that I got her. I love the glazing. That's also usually a point of iffiness for me, but glazing is great on this. She really is. I'm so glad she's in such great condition, because it was just a fluke. It was one. All that said, what are my final thoughts? I'm definitely going to be keeping this one. I really love the color. I think it's going to get so much wear and just be the perfect little bag for me. I love that it's in the smooth leather. I actually was very much considering the root color, but I'm glad I didn't go for that, because I feel like it would have been a little too cool tone. And I would say this ebony color definitely leans on the cooler side as opposed to the warmer side, but it works so well for me. And I know this because of my very first Coach bag was in this colorway, so that's why I loved my Moki so much. But I thought, you know what, because I love this color so much, and I know I like the silhouette, and I'm not afraid of smooth leather. I don't want to be paranoid. I don't want to be so precious with my things that I don't use them. But I think I've already broken her in, unpackaging her, and I think I'm just gonna use her, enjoy her, and she's just gonna be one of those cuties I keep for many, many years to come. So I hope you found this helpful. If you have any questions, please do leave it in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.